Lima in the preparation for the country's IMSA audit scheduled for this year. My vision: if I'm confirmed, I will work closely along with the Commission in achieving the President's arrest agenda. A, agriculture. In our line of work, we will continue and cordially have that working relationship with NAFTA. Fishing vessels flying our waters to ensure they are safe and abide by our national law. Our role, through alternative means of transport as stated by the Commissioner, we are heavily engaged in coastal navigation to reach out to the eastern and southern region. Another means is to use our inland waterways, where navigable, to reach out to some of these remote areas. Our rule of law, the use of the IMO instruments, when domesticated, will be a good tool in formulating regulation in governing the domestic maritime sector. E, education. No sector can survive without educating and training its staff. As new conventions come in with new regulations, it is quite imperative that those carrying out the enforcement are well knowledgeable and can pinpoint them when asked to do. Therefore, training is paramount if I'm confirmed. S, sanitation. Protecting our marine environment and keeping it clean is one of the pillars of IMO. Having enough reception facilities at all our ports, making sure vessels carrying out ship-to-ship operation in our waters abide by all international and our national regulations. We will also work closely with all relevant government entities to ensure that this pillar of the agenda is carried out to the letter. T, tourism. The nation is best with beautiful tourism sectors, taking into consideration our inland waterways for beautiful sightseeing through the means of pleasure craft, boats, and better designed canoes. What I hope to accomplish, if I'm confirmed, I will endeavor to achieve the following: work with the Commissioner and other departments at Lima to restructure the registration process of domestic program and centralize the registration process, thereby ensuring that registration is done in all regions within the country. We will work with relevant departments at Lima to see that registration process is digitalized. This will ensure that all of our process and procedures are easily communicated, and also general knowledge regarding numbers and type of vessels within the domestic program are readily available. Honorable Senators, the Vessel Registration and Safety Department is the heart of maritime, just like the auxiliary engine, which is the heart of the ship. That is, if there is no power on board, the vessel is immobilized. The technical department holds the various pillars of the International Maritime Organization. The pillars are safety, security, the marine environment, training, which is part of the human element, and marine labor convention, which carries the living condition, recreation, wages, and leaves, which also fall under the human element. With all these pillars, the authority cease to function. If I'm confirmed, I will effectively control these operations of these various departments. I want to thank you all for your keen attention and looking forward to your consideration. Thanks once again, Honorable Senator. I submit.
Thank you. Okay, that was the voice of the Deputy Director of the Maritime Authority. Right now, the chairman of the committee.
I'm Ibrahim Director. I'm Senator of Motor County, and I'm co-chair of the committee on Maritime.
My name is Jonathan Gorchas Sobe, and I'm the chair on this committee. I represent the people of River County. We'll now begin our interaction with you. I hope you brought extra copies of that thing you wrote just now. Yeah? Okay. So, co-chair? Okay. So, I heard your long line of service in the industry, both locally and internationally. What difference can you bring to the sector in your capacity at this point?
Thank you, Honorable. What I can bring to the sector, the first thing I see is my corporate experience bringing to the sector. Secondly, my technical know-how of working in dry dock, working as an auditor, and also working as a surveyor that I can bring into Lima. Also, my training background to help train people in what I have learned. That's more important what I can bring into the industry.
And I keep hearing you talking about the dry dock. What is stopping our country from having one constructed here? There is one right here in Serbia, the one in Yamoussoukro. You just talked about one in Ghana. What's wrong with Nigeria?
Well, what's wrong with our country is what I can say is that I see is the probably getting the industry and getting to people to invest. Those who have the knowledge and know-how must be able to reach out. We need business because dry dock is business oriented.
Correct.
Yeah, we need people who have that knowledge and who have the business orientation to invite others. Like I work in Ivory Coast in the dry dock before. I also work in Dakar. Some of these dry dock is still private. Some is government. So we have to encourage business people getting into it, and also encourage the government to bring in to help bring in the dry dock. Because the industry here, we have many of our domestic vessels. When they are getting old, the regulations and the laws, every 5 years, vessels should go into dry dock to get their body, ship clean, and the machinery worked on every 5 years. But you see some of our vessels there, being that they stay some time, very long time before they can even get. I'm telling you, who you need to get out of here and get to dry dock. Sometimes they don't even have space. So that's a part we have to work on as a country to really get dry dock into our country.
So is there not a regulation that says after, like you said, 5 years?
Every 5 years.
Yeah, so that's the rudimentary procedures.
Yes.
Are there people inspecting these vessels to make sure they are doing it constantly so we don't experience any shipwreck?
We have inspectors. I'm one of those inspectors. We check your statutory certificate because after dry dock, we give you a statutory certificate that will last for 5 years. And those statutory certificates mainly give you SOLAS, that's safety construction, safety equipment, safety radio, and low lines. All these cybersecurity certificates is issued from the driver, mainly not from the flag, but from the ROs that recognize organization who will be there to see that the vessels are serviced and they will issue on behalf of the flag. So the inspectors will go, and when that time reaches, the inspector will tell the owners, your vessel reaching its fire, it has to go, especially the class. The class will reach out to the owner and say, yes, the owner too will be keeping a record through the management system of that vessel. He has to go out and then be serviced.
These vessels are flying our flag. It's like flag state, flag of convenience.
Wonderful. I don't like to refer it as flag of convenience. I'm sorry to say, but I would like to say open registry. Because if we see flag of convenience, we got to take where it came from. There's a high political tone behind this flag of convenience. You see, we have a lot of vessels, a lot of flag that they term as flag of convenience. You have Panama, you have Marshall Island, you have Malta, you have Liberia. What happened was that the ITF, the political tone is that they wanted to attack these countries, that these countries were not looking up to their ROs, so they were registering everything. So to discourage that, they term this country as this flag as flag of convenience. But actually it's the open registry. That happened. It's a derogatory tool used by ITF. So I would really see Liberia flag is a flag of convenience.
I think you put that right. Has this program running somewhere here in National?
Yeah.
Have you been there before?
Yeah, in fact, I gave inspirational speech, talk to the cadets just last week. I gave a talk to them on the do's and don'ts to keep you afloat as on board the vessel because I sail. So I have to give them that message, how I survived at sea. I brought that message to them. It was worth it because when I was going at that age, I had people to mentor me. The late Captain Hill, Ahmed Hill, was one of those. The Honorable Lawrence Bachu was one of those that was my mentor while growing up in the industry. So I have to pass it on. I hope when I leave in the next 30, 20 years, I will have chief engineers, captains coming from that institution can come and say, oh Mr. Harley came and he told us how he survived at sea, and how we will survive at sea.
You want to be here 20, 30 years?
No, I said someday they will pass the message on.
So, my colleague just came in. I would like him to introduce himself. So, sorry, so I'm a gift from my So, what is the effort being made by the industry in getting on board of these vessels that are flying and flag?
Yeah. In the open registry, we have to do as a young marine engineer. It was through the one of the commissioners called George Cooper. George Cooper, he went to the librarianship owner council, and we have just graduated from college from the Maritime. He presented the case. So they looked into the case and he sent us a letter said, they could take one of us. But in the present day, we have a landing section now at Lima, at LMTI, and they're doing very well. They are now absorbing almost 80 to 90% of the students on board vessel. The only thing is that when I spoke to them, I told them that they should not jump ship. The opportunity for their fellow cadets to join will be very slim because the company put you on board and you should be an ambassador for Liberia. You get on board, do your best, and when the people see you, they will be able to employ more Liberians. Do not jump ship. So the opportunity is there, and they are going out. I mean, 80-95%. I know many of the guys they are being employed now.
Yeah, Madam Margaret came here. She spoke of that situation. People jumping ships, especially when they go to another one or so many.
Yeah, that's that.
I think it's a sad story. But yes, it's a good thing to encourage our people. How we set up. You have a question, please?
Yeah, I came a little bit late. Just for the introduction from you,
I'm Joy Harvey Jr. I'm the nominated in the Army candidate from the Maritime Authority as Deputy Commissioner for Vessel Registration Safety.
thank you very much. I have a few concerns. My understanding is Lima's will be glad is going to go quite very soon, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the problems I've had since as a senator of Margibi, but even before I became senator of Margibi as an official government, one of the complaints that I've always come to is that residents of Marshall, you know, that area of fishing.
Yeah.
And so most of the training process, have you?
I have a little idea, because they start taking their student in the rainy season, I think the central point for the southeast is they have to assemble in, I think, Ganta, Lima. Then they go to Ganta, they go to that for Sino, Maryland, Grand Crew. When they hear the announcement, they have to come to Ganta.
So are you suggesting that most of the children, the residents of Marshall need to apply for this program?
No, Marshall, yeah, they have to apply.
What do we do? They say this place is sit within in our area. They are training people, we need residents with no benefit. So as a man responsible for vessel, send the whole training about vessel is vessel related. What do you do to help? Or what will you do if you are confirmed?
What I would do is that, that institution, they take the best student around the country. I must tell you, because I've been there, I've seen that institution, the equipment the children using down there, their living condition. I mean, I've been to several maritime institutions. Ours is one of the best. And I'm telling you that the thing I can do is that many of them, when they graduate, they're going as just on a support level, that they're going as ratings until they can work their way up. So your point is what I can do.
Well, maybe through education, we have the community. They say, no, listen, we are training contact, we are training 20% or 50%, and we are asking them to apply. Just so they have an opportunity. It will not be the standard of the drop or something that we encourage them so they don't feel that we in the community will not benefiting from the fight.
I think what I can say is that,
so you think they're going Marshall and not qualified?
No, I'm not saying that. They will take the best from Marshall. And I know I've been down there with ACT alone. They have students from Marshall there already. They have students from Marshall. But you asked me to take a good number from Marshall.
No, I'm saying what do you do to encourage good number to apply? Because obviously you can't go beyond the number of persons you want to. I know you want the best person. But looking at maybe they're not informed how they just people that go to school.
No, I think
that training ended this only on you, correct?
training is on a training department.
Yeah, but
I'm technical.
yeah,
But what we can do, it's part of the STCW, to have people on board. It's honor me when they're there, how they behave, it's honor.
So let me pick back on that question. What is the recruitment process? How is it done?
Well, as I know, because I'm not really, my brain is the one who lives out. The training is that you apply, they give the time when they will start the program. That they come to put our students, I think by June or so, it will be announced where you are, when you go to take your exam. It is announced.
So it's an open vetting process.
It's an open vetting process. It's not closed that only few people can get it. It's open.
So Senator Pink, got your quota.
yeah, we're encouraging. We're very important that actually someone may be watching this interview and they may have interest in the questions that we're asking so that they can take advantage of it. Because they complain, even when our minister, the state complain, so many times we went there for graduation program and the committee are complaining. But who are you saying that the standard will be set, they'll be informed, so that they can take part. I wasn't here. Can you give us the current history of the normal ship that we have in our registry?
Well, everybody with our registry, everybody can speculate. We always say around 4,005. We can give you exact ship leave our registry and go to another registry. It's something that happened daily. So I can't give a specific number and say, okay, I can say around 4,000, 5,000.
That is we're number one, right?
No, I think in terms of tonnage, maybe number one. I don't know yet. But Panama, we still rocking with Panama yet.
What is our current position?
We still rocking with Panama on the number, but when allow tonnage, I can say Liberia is first.
You think we really benefit from in terms of revenue, you think we are actually benefiting?
That is not, I can't really tell you whether, because that is not my line. I'm really in technical area, not in the financial area.
You don't have any idea if you apply the number of ship, estimate 4,000 ship, and you look at how much they pay the other country, what is the other country as a yard sales, or if you think like you're actually benefiting from the revenue side?
Honorable, if the financial department can really answer that question into two. But I cannot say because I was one of those that benefited through my career. So I'm just an individual. I benefited a lot from through all my schooling.
Other countries, you actually getting the benefit of the revenue that was being on a cost.
That I can't really answer that in total. Only the revenue people can really answer that.
Bossman,
Yeah.
I ask you again, and we'll come back and ask the same question. What can we do to help this sector be better?
All right.
We as lawmakers.
Oh, you are lawmakers. Yeah. One, to help the sector, first we're thinking about domesticating most of the regulations. Correct. We have to domesticate it because we are expecting to do an audit this coming year, and we need your full support to domesticate all the uh, uh, conventions, everything, all the codes that we are signatory to. So that will be a great help if we can domesticate all
Are
these.
our laws not in sync or on par with the international maritime laws? Or are they antique?
I can say antique. No, I don't say antique because our laws they work along with the international law. Because all you have to do, there's a process of domestication.
Yeah.
I know. So we need those documents to be domesticated so we can ready so the audit can go on. And that is
Especially
what
when we are
laws.
signed to international protocols.
Yes.
I understand that. Okay. Well, so again, Sylvia, I want to start with you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you'd like to add anything else before I let you go?
Yeah. Before I go, can I give my departing statement?
Yes, right.
Yeah, I would like to say thanks to acknowledge certain people that helped me along the way and that mentor me throughout my career. I would call Commissioner Joseph Keller, Commissioner Chopa Davis, the late Elizabeth Sherman, the late Captain Hill, and Honorable Lawrence Bachi. If I left anyone in this, yes, but these people did well and they mentored me all along to see me reach this far. So I want to tell them thank you. Even though some they are dead, but at least I want to acknowledge them.
They say gratitude is the best attitude, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Acknowledging those people who contributed to your success along these lines. Yeah. With that said, we want to thank you as well for cooperating. Thank you. It has been a very healthy exchange. Yeah. Mr. Sadi, please discharge what you want to say.
Okay, folks, just I would want to say thanks to a lot of you who've been followers. This is your reporter, Mishak Moin, your legislative reporter for Fortified City TV. And just I want to come to an end of this confirmation hearing.